Good evening. I am OmnusI, here in the Lair of OmnusI once more. This is going to be a special segment called a one-shot session. It's where I, OmnusI, talk about something that's going on in the gaming community, perhaps something that doesn't quite deserve an entire Lair episode, but it's something that I'd like to address. And being me, I can do that. So, for this first one-shot session, let's bring up a topic that has been honestly bombarding the Facebook sites that I frequent. One of the zealous posters put up an emblem with the Dungeons and Dragons logo, the ampersand with the dragon's head breathing flame to complete the logo. But it was done in a rainbow pattern from red down to indigo, which is, of course, a symbol of support of the gay, lesbian, trans community. And it was put with an inclusive message, hashtag pride, and everything like that. However, almost any time you bring up this particular topic, it gets rather ugly. The person who posts the image is immediately going to be accused of being a social justice warrior or having an agenda, and it gets politicized very quickly. What is an effort to show that the gaming community can be one united front with a common cause, which is let everybody in, let everybody experience our game, our hobby, our pastime together without judgment, just enjoying a common ground that we have, turned into showing exactly why humans don't work well in large groups. You're eventually going to have people who are opinionated and will put those opinions up. And anybody who's been on Facebook or any of these sites can predict exactly what went down. There was a lot of things thrown one way or the other, and while some people were preaching about taking the moral high ground and not having any kind of if you're against them, then you're a bigot. If you are for posting something like this, then you are trying to throw your virtue flag up. I mean, it just got ugly. So, let me assure you of one thing. The Lair of OmnusI is a true neutral site. I myself am fairly apolitical. Over the years, I've kind of become rather pessimistic about the state of politics and found very few people that I can honestly believe in. It's mostly about the, unfortunately trite, but relatively true, trying to pick the lesser of two evils when confronted in a political forum. I will not publicly myself ever espouse one political side or another. My stance purely and simply is, as OmnusI, that all are welcome at the gaming table as long as you can behave well with others. My standing rule is that if for some reason you cannot work well with the other players can veto you and kick you off the table. It is their right as much as anybody's to feel comfortable with what they're doing, and if you're the minority, you probably should look at why you're the minority and either change your ways or figure that that group just is not for you. And if you have a problem with the game master and his particular views, again, the game master is going to kind of make the game world echo his sentiments to a certain extent. I mean, obviously, in a fantasy world it may not resemble real life, but some of those virtues or those beliefs that the game master has may percolate into the game world, and if you strongly oppose whatever the game master espouses, maybe there would be some conflict there you should be aware of. So, I like to think that in anything I run, I don't care if you're gay, bi, transgender, or any of the different subcategories that espouses. It seems to be adapting and changing even as I learn more and more about it. I don't have a problem with my players having any viewpoints, any lifestyles, any biological, whatever. You're a person. You have a great value to me because you're a person who is interested in my hobby. You're a person who brings your own perspective to a game, which can enrich the game if you allow it to. And at the same time, you have the right at my table to feel comfortable. I do not want you, that I respect, and if you have a desire to be at my table and the opportunity, I want you to be comfortable. I want you to belly up to my table and feel like you are an equal among equals, no matter what your situation is. If that doesn't work out for an ongoing group, there may be issues that need to be addressed. If it's at a con, it's a one-shot, you're not going to be playing with me on a consistent basis, then unless you're a problem and you're doing things that make everybody else uncomfortable, you have an equal share. Again, no matter what your sexual preference, no matter what your biological situation you're in, doesn't matter to me. What matters is that you're interested and I want to entertain you. If I am a player at your table and you're making me uncomfortable, I will leave because it's a game and I don't want to be uncomfortable. But I will do everything I can to make sure that I work well with the group. Whatever group, no matter how far off the sexual preferences or lifestyle of the people around me may be from my own, I will do my best to have a good time and be a good player. That is my creed. That is my belief. And as far as I'm concerned, this is my video response or whatever to this very, very politically charged topic that seems to be just tearing a swath through Facebook right now. I'm personally tired of it. Again, I just wanted to express this. Again, summary statement, the Lair of OmnusI is neutral ground for anyone to enjoy. If at any time I find that I have viewers or anybody who decides they want to start commenting, if they start commenting in a way that is designed to prove their superiority or cut down someone else, that's not welcome at the table and will be stricken. This table is for all. I want everybody to be comfortable, and I'd like to draw as many people as possible into this hobby where I believe we can further our understanding of each other and entertain each other, enjoy each other's company and each other's presence. Because I truly do believe that everybody does offer something new, and I would love to game with as many different people as possible to experience and tell some great stories with other people. So, I am OmnusI. This is my one-shot session, and I hope that you enjoyed it, and we'll be seeing you again in the Lair of OmnusI.